This is the Chattahoochee Tech Podcast. I'm Nelson,
I'm Koya.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Aiden.
and we are live. So today we have a pretty good subject to talk about. We're going to talk about just some of our favorite films and shows. So my first question is for you, Koya. What's your favorite movie?
Gone with the Wind, 1939
Oh,
classic.
that's a good one.
Not
That's a
bad.
good one. I respect that.
I like it because Hattie McDaniel, she was the first black woman in the black and white movie, and she's on the Hollywood Stars 2 times for the first black woman of film, and for I forgot what the second one was, but it was right before she died. So she got 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's dope. What about you, Jonathan?
Well, my favorite movie is the Star Wars, the original trilogy. That's where it's from the 1970s. It's one of the best of the bunch. Like episode 4 through 6, the original trilogy, about Luke Skywalker's journey to become a Jedi.
Okay, I have to check
That's
that
one
out.
of my favorite. That's one of my favorite franchises as well. Star
Man
Wars.
of culture.
Yeah.
Now,
What
do you
about
like-
you, Aiden?
Now, I will say, do you like the old ones better or the new ones?
Both.
You
Okay.
like both,
That's
okay.
fair. That's fair enough. Me, what is my favorite movie? I don't know. I guess in just movies that like I enjoyed the most. I wish I had something that like, this star like really resonated with me, and she had like Hollywood Walk of Fame. But I don't know. I would say probably either like Endgame, because that was just like such a big time. You know, they had like the whole year of all your favorite heroes dying, and then it's like, you gotta wait a year, and it's like, what the heck happened? Like, what are they gonna do now? Or I don't know. I was a theater kid growing up, so I liked. I don't know if y'all have seen The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron.
Nah, that's
I
a dope
actually
movie.
have.
That is
That's an
that
amazing
is
movie.
a great movie. I love it. I just remember like coming up in high school. I was like a freshman when the movie came out, so I just like listened to every single one of the songs like on repeat. I was like, this is the
He
greatest show.
in class just listening to it.
Yep.
So I think for me, my favorite movie of all time is The Godfather.
Ooh.
Just because I like Marlon Brando.
Okay.
Okay.
I just like his style of acting. Plus, I just like gangster movies.
Yeah.
anyway,
fair
you know what
I
mean?
like.
So,
I got a couple
yeah,
of them.
yeah, I like that.
You come
what
to me
about-
on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Right. You be like, yeah, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
couldn't
you know what I mean?
resist.
So I love The Godfather, especially all of them, really, even as Michael took over the family. But, that's always been one of my favorite movies. And I think I like the way that Scorsese, I like the way he make his films. Just the way he shoot them and the way how the dialogue, everything
Yeah,
about it,
it
just
all
come
comes
together
together.
so crazy. Yeah.
I love it.
So I've always liked that.
Okay.
So which leads me into my next question, and we're gonna start with you, Jonathan. Your favorite shows. What's one of your favorite TV shows?
Oh, Roy Poyoli is totally one of my favorites from my childhood. Yeah, it's one of the best shows on on Playhouse Disney, not PBS Kids.
Okay.
What is it about?
Roly Polioli? Is that
Yeah.
what you said? Oh my gosh. That just like brought back some memories I forgot I had.
course.
I watched that show on like, it is like a older like Playhouse thing. I don't even know how I could describe it to you without it sounding like an acid dream or something, but like I would watch it on like VHS, like growing up. We'd burn it onto a VHS. Anyway,
Wow.
no, I like that.
okay.
I'm with you on that. Roly Polioli is the stuff. Yeah. You know?
It's a family-friendly show.
Yeah.
What about you? So goodbye. What about you, Aiden?
Favorite show. I don't know. I didn't want to cut you off. Did you have more with Roly Poly?
Yeah, it's available on YouTube.
Oh,
You can go check it out on YouTube.
I'm gonna have
Okay.
to check that out.
What are we doing here now then? You know? I guess with me, favorite movie or favorite TV show, I was I love like 80s music, especially like when I was younger. My dad always we were just singing a lot of 80s music. So like when shows like I don't know, like Stranger Things came out, where it had the bit of the whole thing's like 80s nostalgia and all that, and like kids growing up on the block, and then you add that element of something bigger and ominous is kind of going down
Yeah.
with the filmmaking aspect. I don't know, I like that. And I definitely like I guess just because I'm a Stranger Things fan,
Oh, yeah,
like
it's
how
definitely-
how
Up
they
there.
went from like season 1 to season 4 and how it all kind of connected, and
Mhm.
even when they just started the show as like kind of just like a little throwback to the 80s, like they had maybe like $1 million budget or whatever. Now it's like they have like they're competing with Marvel movies now for
That
just a
was the
season.
budget for
so
Stranger Things, $1 million.
$1 million. I was at like for like their first like season.
season?
Yeah,
That's
just because
incredible.
That's
pilot.
Wow.
still a lot.
Just
Yeah.
wow.
That's
I mean,
incredible.
Netflix is bougie, but
And they're getting up there because
They are
they
getting
wasn't
up
there
there.
at first.
Nah,
No,
definitely,
No.
definitely. What about you?
I would say back then it would be probably like the stuff that come on TV One, A Different World, Living Single, stuff like that.
Old
Good
school
times,
junk.
you know.
Yeah.
I'm an old school type of girl, but now I've been watching a lot of like cop stuff, like Quantico,
Okay.
Blacklist.
I like
I'm into
Blacklist.
all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. My wife, she loves SVU.
Oh,
She
that's
loved
my
Law
show
and
right
Order.
there.
Yeah, she loved it. For me, my show is always gonna be Sanford and Son.
Sanford
Okay.
and Son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red Fox. I mean, I love that guy, and I just like the fact of it was just a classic show. It's funny.
It's relatable.
ignorant. You understand? It's
Yeah.
a bunch of all of it collectively is very good, and so I grew up watching a lot of old shows. I'm much older than you guys, so
Mm-hmm.
I grew up watching a lot of shows, but Sanford and Son. And one of my favorite cartoons, though, of all time was He-Man.
He-Man.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that-
that was an old school one right there.
Yeah, that Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, you know it.
Yep.
So, my next question for you guys: what do you hope to learn after completing your college path?
Hmm.
We had to think on that
we
one.
did. We all. Yeah.
Yep.
What do we hope to learn?
Who wanna start it?
I think I'll start.
Okay.
For me, I definitely want to take this and really hone the craft and just learn how to make great shows, like not just visually, but I really want to write content that's appealing to everybody.
No, right.
I know, of course, being black, we have like cliche shows,
Yeah.
cliche movies,
Mm-hmm.
and I
You want to
kind of
stand
want
out.
I want to be
and
different.
broaden.
I want to broaden what we make.
Yeah,
I
me
think that
too.
Hollywood has kind of
Put us in a
pigeonholed
box.
us. Yes, absolutely. So I
Right.
definitely want to try to make some different content and do something different.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
Me, I'm trying to move to the like supernatural everything.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
yeah. So what do you think?
What am I trying to get from this? I mean, I'm trying to learn as much as possible so I can just be great in my craft. Whether it's writing, whether it's directing, just the whole production part. But because I want to help people learn how to do that stuff when they come to my production studio. So I have to make sure that I know every part of every single position in the production. And so that's really about it. I mean, I'm almost done.
Yeah.
There you
What
go.
about you, Jonathan?
Well, when I'm done after college, I think I might direct a television show in Japan called Dreamland, which is it's based on Nara Dreamland and Yokohama Dreamland, and I'm going to make these main characters, Dori-chan and Ran-chan, as the main characters of this show.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Okay,
meant
here we go.
many
gotta
people.
figure it
gotta-
out,
yeah,
guys.
I was-
Look,
Yep.
can we be
ahead of us.
can we be a part of the set?
Yeah. Anyway.
Japan.
Yes.
Japan studio.
Yes, that's right. Anyway,
pull
I'm
up.
going to make Dori-chan and Ran-chan the mascots of both Nara Dreamland and Yokohama Dreamland as the main characters of this show, along with the other characters from Nara Dreamland and Yokohama Dreamland.
That sounds amazing.
And that's
That
all
is
I
great.
got.
That's
Okay.
amazing. What about you, Aiden?
I guess with me, what do I want to accomplish after this? I don't know. I would say I'm in between. I definitely like what you said about like kind of like pushing the boundaries on like what you can and what's like expected in film nowadays, and kind of be like, what can I do different? You know, what
Yeah.
can I really like have to resonate with whoever's watching this? Because I said this on the last one, but I don't know. I really liked it. It was when you're making like film, if you're producing, if you're directing, if you're editing, whatever, you're telling a story, and it's art. And in some ways, that piece of art is going to be around forever, possibly, and has the chance to impact a lot of people.
That's
So
why I got
it's
into it.
what you decide to put in that, and what message you want to come across to that larger audience, and what difference you want to make. So I would say that there's something there.
Yep.
That's super dope. So listen, that's going to be our time. Again, this is the Chattahoochee Tech Podcast. I'm Nelson,
I'm Koya.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Aiden.
and we are done for today.